Hello, everyone. It is I, Mike V, and welcome to another edition of the Tuesday Talk Q&A. Today is, what's today's date here? September 27th, 2022. And as always, if you got a question on slots, video poker, Texas Holdem, any other table games, anything regarding the casino industry, be sure you can ask it right here in this special weekly stream. Mark, I did see you in the chat right away. I'll go ahead and change over to this, and then I can go ahead and bring you guys up on the screen here. So, Mark, glad to see you've made it. So we just got started, so we're gonna go ahead and see if anybody else populates the chat. I do have videopoker.com loaded on my screen, so in case there's a lack of questions, I can always play some games for you guys. Good to see you too. Just came from an early dinner here. I had to have it earlier in order to be able to make, in order to do this stream at this particular time. All right. So I guess I can go ahead and, while we wait here, I can bring up single hand video poker. Maybe play a little bit while we wait for some questions. Let's see here. Deuces Wild. Of course you would want Deuces Wild. All right. I've got here the version with the pay table that's known to video poker players as Not So Ugly Ducks, NSUD for short. Pay 16 for 1 on 5 of a kind, 10 for 1 on the straight flush. Of course, always bet max because you get 4,000 credits for the royal at max bet. Much bigger boost compared to the first 4 credits. All right, so let's go ahead and play a little bit of Deuces Wild for a bit. Full house. Straight draw, pair. Usually you hold the pair in this game. Pair of jacks, but we do have 3 to a natural royal. And Deuces Wild, this would be the best move. Mark, do you happen to have any questions yourself? I know you're quite intelligent, just like I am. Do you have the ability to change the payback percentage on this one? In terms of the practice mode, like I can do it right now on videopoker.com. Yes, on since I do have the gold and pro subscription, I can actually set a different pay table. You want to see them? I guess I could do it here. Let's see. This is nothing. Yeah, discard it all. All right, let's go to where is it? Custom pays. Yeah, right here, and I can hit edit. And let's see Deuces Wild. There's 10 different pay. Okay, so here are the pay tables that videopoker.com allows you to set for Deuces Wild. It's full house, the flush, the straight flush, and the 5 of a kind. Actually, with Deuces Wild, there can be a lot of table. Even the Wild Royal, 20 for 1 instead of 25 for 1. So yeah, these are the. I think these are pretty much all of them. Colorado Deuces is quite. This one is Colorado Deuces. This one's sneaky because it attracts you with the high payouts for a straight flush and 5 of a kind, but the payout for full house is only 3 for 1, and the flush is 2 for 1. and the 4 of a kind. Notice that the 4 of a kind is always going to be paying 20 or 4 times your bet, except of course full pay deuces wild, which is almost extinct now. Only a few casinos in the Boulder Strip area outside of Vegas has it now. He took a screenshot. Nice. Hey, KJ Biker, welcome to the stream. Glad you found your channel. Really enjoyed it. Awesome. It's a good game to play. KJ, you can meet Mark. Mark, meet KJ. Mark has his own YouTube channel. I guess I could bring it up for you guys who are just joining in. He's got a YouTube channel where he has his own slot machines in his house. He buys them, repairs them, and he sells some of them. And he's got good information on how slot machines work as well. So if you enjoy that, go ahead and check out his channel. All right. Let's see if can I close this? Yeah, I can close this without changing anything. Okay. Go ahead and you've plugged me, so I get to plug you back, okay? you got your 3,000 subscribers stream coming up in an hour, so I'll be joining you for that once I'm done here. So any further questions? We can continue playing some Deuces Wild in the meantime. Nothing here. Deuce only here. Well, I'm pretty sure you never asked me, Mark, but last week someone did ask, and this is a tough one for me. It is a tough one. I don't know what my favorite version is, because it just depends. It depends on how I feel. Depends if I'm, I like to play the game that gives me the highest payback percentage. That's just me. I look for that whenever I do travel with family over to, whether it's to Reno or to Vegas. I look it up online and say, okay, where's the good games, and then I go and search for them and actually able to find them. Amazing, and then I play them. If it's in terms of which ones I've won big on, I guess you could say double bonus would be my favorite, but and it's a bit of a love-hate relationship with it. You can put in 20 after $20 bill and it can go fast, or you can hit big. I've hit 4 aces with a kicker, quite a few times. So yeah, I'm glad you like my answer too. I do like Deuces Wild as well. Though when I searched for the best Deuces Wild game at Grand Sierra Resort in Reno, and I finally found it, and I played it, it kicked my butt. I didn't like it at all. Pair of nines. How many royals have you had on real money machines? Oh, this is sad. Sad. I have yet to hit a royal flush on a real money game. Even a multi-hand one. I have yet to hit a royal flush. That is sad, given the fact that my mom has hit it twice on the exact same game. It was on Deuces Wild, and the exact same machine too, at the same machine at the casino. Maybe a year or two apart between royals. And last year, my dad hit a royal at another casino, and but this was I only knew about it because my mom sent a photo to me, a video to me of it on the phone. I was in Costa Rica last year at the time when it was hit. I wasn't there to witness it. Yeah, so. And my parents are very lucky when it comes to some of the hardest games to win on, too. You know, like in our last trip to Tahoe, they played, you know, very high variance and very popular video poker game, Ultimate X, which I featured. Ooh, what the hell here? Oh, I think this is a new strategy adjustment to make here, because this is the first time actually not holding three of a kind. So this is the first time I've seen this one. So a little bit of advice here. If you get three nines, but you also have four to a straight flush with one gap with the deuce, you go for the straight flush. And I am not sure. I am not sure though if that's because the straight flush pays 50, and if I were to have switched the pay table to where it pays 45, which is another common pay table for a straight flush, is for it to pay 45 if the strategy adjusts. So that's something to keep in mind. That is a new. I don't think I've ever gotten this hand before, so that's why I made the mistake there. Yellow light, so it's a very minor one. Could be to like fractions of a penny for all I know. Yeah. Whoa, look at that. Best strategy, obviously, hold the three deuces. If obviously for those who have watched my deuces wild video on how to play two or three deuces, uh, you always hold the three deuces unless you have a wild royal or a five of a kind, assuming the five of a kind pays more than 70, which it does on this pay table. We don't have either of those, so we just have the three deuces. Let's see if we can get the fourth one right here on stream. No, we got another ace instead. Dang. Well, another four of a kind. And about the topic I was saying earlier about my parents getting lucky on some of the weirdest things, that includes the games that you tell us to avoid. You know, my dad is just, he's drawn into the dragon. I'm like, oh boy, every time. All right, threes. This is on one game on one of the casinos we go to in Northern California that he likes to play is the Wonder Four jackpot. You know, it's that aristocrat slot where you play four games at once, and when you hit the bonus round on either one of those, you get to spin the wheel to see if you get either regular free spins or super free spins, where you get to get it on four games at once, or the jackpot. Yes, dragons. And the reason why my dad likes playing that game, obviously, because he actually hit the grand jackpot a few years back. It was what, like $4,500 or something. It was, I think, the biggest hand pay anybody in the family's gotten, I think, at that point. All right, deuce. I'm pretty sure it's just the deuce, yeah. Three tens. Or tens. Oh, full house. Open-ended straight draw. Oh, we got it. Ah, yes. Actually, I use both Firefox and Google Chrome for different reasons. For my main browsing activity, I actually do use it. The reason why I use two different browsers is because I have two different email addresses. I want to keep one on one browser. It's kind of a weird setup for me, and I pretty much use this one as my main. Yeah, interesting that you noticed too. Probably noticed some of the apps too. I do have an ad blocker on this one. I've got the NordVPN browser extension here as well. Useful if I want to like visit sites that I can't for some reason, either for research purposes or for some reason the PokerStars website, the .com version of the PokerStars website is no longer accessible from the United States. So I would have to use a VPN if I want to say access it and check, say, the prohibited jurisdiction list for my my own research. Yeah, work personal division. Yeah. Let's see here. Now, induces wild inside straight draws. You do still go for, and I believe you do here. Yeah. Full house. All right, 3 aces. King, 10, and deuce, I think. Oh, almost. Almost a wild royal, but we do have 4 of a kind. Sure thing. I can do that right now. Obviously, I think I can set more, but I can only set up to 12. But if I go to edit the custom page here, we do have more games. So we got jacks are better, bonus poker deluxe, double bonus, double bonus, super aces bonus. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. We got joker poker, deuces wild bonus, joker poker 2-pair edition, 2-pair Atlantic City edition. Oh wow, they even have royal aces bonus. You saw my video on Monday. That has the highest variance of all the video poker games, at least when you just limit it to single hand. Okay, yes, that's a good question. I'll go ahead and bring it up for you. So can you explain what the bonus versions mean in general? Okay, so bonus basically means that the 4 of a kind, certain 4 of a kinds get additional payoffs instead of the usual 125 credits for a 4 of a kind on jacks or better. So bonus poker, okay, so you still get 125 for a 4 of a kind consisting of 5s through kings, but then if you get a 4 of a kind of 2s, 3s, and 4s, you get paid 200 credits. And if you get it with 4 aces, you get 400 credits. So that's your bonus, You get a boost, a bonus for those 4 of a kinds, but of course there's a catch someplace, and the best version of bonus poker you'll usually find is the 8-5 pay table. So compared with 9-6 jacks or better, where you get 45 for a full house, 30 for a flush, in 8-5 bonus poker it's 40 for a full house and 25 for a flush. So they reduce those values in order to give you the added credits for those 4 of a kind values. And then double bonus doubles those amounts. What would you not want to play a bonus version? Variance, volatility. That's probably the only one I could think of. And obviously you can also say payback percentage depending on the pay table, of course, but a big one is going to be volatility. But bonus poker excuse me, bonus poker is not that much higher in variance compared to jacks or better. I think it's just one point of variance higher. 20 and 21, for example. My video on Monday showed a chart with those numbers. But when you get to, say, double bonus and double bonus, though, then the variance starts to go up much higher, and the volatility does as a result. So that would be one reason. The other reason could be payback percentage. The best version of bonus poker you'll usually find is slightly lower in payback percentage than full pay jacks or better, assuming you're able to find the full pay version at the casino that you go to. 9.6 pay has a 99.54% payback percentage. 8.5 bonus poker is 99.17. 9.6 double bonus, it goes below 99%, 98.98. Though the best version of double bonus is the 10.6 version, you will only find it in the station casinos surrounding the strip, and that's a 100.06%, I believe, or 100.07%. And even though that might be, you might find, and if you find the best version of double bonus, 100.07%, and you play it, you still might lose because the variance is still high. Jacks are better. You can play for a long time on it. And one more thing I'll mention is that when you move from bonus poker to double bonus and double bonus, yeah, they increase the 4 of a kind values even higher than bonus poker, but the catch there is that the value of 2 pair is reduced, and that's a big one because you get dealt and drawn 2 pair a lot when you play video poker typically. Yeah, so in jacks are better in bonus poker, 2 pair pays 10 credits. So you bet 5, get 2 pair, you double your money, you get 10 credits. With double bonus, double bonus, triple double bonus, 2 pair only pays 5, pays the same as a pair of jacks. You just get your money back. That's another increase of variance right there. You found an incredibly rare version of pinball video, but wow. I don't think I've seen it before, so obviously it must be rare. Let me as we wait for more questions, I want to go ahead and just check a few things here. I want to check and see how the stream is because it is pretty quiet right now. Okay, go ahead and go back to it. It seems to be the home slots show right now here on this stream because it seems to be it's only us two playing right now. You get the full house, you play the pinball. Oh wow, that's a neat fusion. I wonder what the catch is. Like what are the payouts? What are the payouts for like the lower values? What do they do to compensate for getting it? Because I'm guessing, do you get paid the normal payout for a full house in addition to the pinball bonus, or is it just the pinball bonus and there's nothing else? Oh wow, you actually have it. That's sick. Man, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it before, but maybe once you do show it, I can maybe it'll ring a bell, but I doubt it. It's in place of it. Okay. So then, I guess if you know what the average is of the pinball bonus, and then you could use that to calculate the payback percentage for the rest of for the rest of the pay table. Pinball flow. Okay. Make a mental note of that. Maybe I'll look it up myself later. All right. So since it's your stream, do you have any request of any other variant? Oh, Matt. Hey. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So, Mark, I guess I'll introduce you to Matt here. Matt is has become a regular in the in the home games in our weekly tournaments. So glad to see you've made it to the stream. So as always, this is a Q&A, a question and answer segment. You can ask me any questions regarding casino games. It could be poker, video poker, slots, whatever. What does... Okay, I'm not seeing anywhere. Okay, yeah. So what does loose deuces? Okay, so loose deuces. All right, so this one. So this is one that whenever I'm in Carson City, so whenever we go to our Tahoe trips, we do play in Carson City because they have better video poker options than in any of the either South Shore or North Shore of Tahoe. Well, now the casinos on North Shore are closing like mad. One of them closed right after I think in April of this year, I think. So I think there might be just one left up north. South Shore, they've gotten worse. So whenever we go to our annual family trip to Tahoe, we always gamble in Carson City more so than in Tahoe. Especially me, because the video poker options are much better. But this is a game, Loose Deuces, that I always play in at one particular casino in Carson City, and the reason why is because they have the full pay version of this. So the 15-8, so 5 of a kind pays 15, straight flush pays 8 for one, and you notice the 4 deuces pays 2,500. 2,500 instead of 1,000, but in return you get paid, I think, 10 instead of 15 for a flush, and 15 instead of 20 for a full house, and 40 instead of 45 or 50 for a straight flush. But this particular pay table, actually, if I go to the custom pays here, so I could show you the payback percentage. Let's see, loose deuces, where is it? Where is it? Should be on here somewhere. Yeah, oh, deuces, wild, loose deuces, there it is. The pay table I have showed up right now. Look, 100.15% payback. So it is a game. It is a game where you can have an edge over the casino because assuming you play the proper strategy, because it is 100.15% payback. Very slightly above. Of course, if you watch my Monday video, it's among the highest variance video poker games. I think it's like 72 or something. So compared to 20 for jacks or better, or 26 for regular deuces wild, you can have a long losing streak with this game. But if you hit big, obviously 2,500 for the 4 deuces or 4,000 for the natural royal, then you're good. So Matt asks, favorite Vegas casino. I don't go enough to even have a favorite, to be honest. Let me see here. Favorite for video poker, or favorite for some other game? I don't really have one. If it's a favorite for video poker, obviously I prefer playing it off the strip. Favorite for, say, maybe playing Texas Holdem. Let's see. I haven't. Let's see. I've played. Obviously, I played in the World Series of Poker, but that was in a ballroom, of course. Bally's ballroom. So it wasn't at the actual poker room there. The only place I've played in Vegas was back in 2013, where I actually played at the MGM Grand Poker Room. I know I've heard obviously good things about Bellagio. Obviously, my uncles played there, but I haven't yet to try it, so I think that would be awesome too. All right, we got some. Oh wow, the chat is flying by. Let me see here. Okay, never mind. South Point. Okay, Boogity Bear. Welcome. Yeah, South Point I've heard is a good one too. They got a lot of good video poker. Sam's Town, the Orleans, South Point are good because I can hit more locals. Yeah. Sam's Town has full pay Deuces Wild. Favorite to gamble and favorite for any reason: food, atmosphere, etc. Let's see. I'm trying to remember in my last trip, we did eat. Oh, let's see. Favorite any reason: food, atmosphere. I'm trying to think. Nothing has come across that made me like love it so much. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my neutrality for a lot of things. Trying to think here. Well, obviously I do like, I do like obviously, walking and enjoying the ambience. So anything with good ambience. So a lot of these, obviously a lot of the casinos on the strip are gonna have nice, interesting places to walk through, like at the Venetian or at whatchamacallit, I think. Trying to remember here. Well, obviously, yeah, the Venetian. We walked there from our hotel. We were trying to get to the Wynn, but then my mom couldn't take the heat anymore, of course. So we ended up making it to the Venetian and having dinner there. If I remember something, I'll keep in mind and I'll go into this. All right, Mark. Doesn't one of the downtown casinos still have coins video poker? I haven't been in a long time. Oh, El Cortez. I've heard it's not on the Fremont Street Experience. It's to the east of it, but I think it's El Cortez. I think. They have coin slots and coin video poker, the Player's Edge Plus, the predecessor to the Game King. So yeah, Green Valley Ranch. I have been in Green Valley Ranch. Not the last trip. Last trip I went to Red Rock, but the trip before that I did play at Green Valley Ranch. A lot of good video poker there. Favorite poker room is Aria, but favorite casino overall is Wynn. Okay. Now, Aria only stepped in for a brief 30 minutes right after a concert on a Friday night. I think we were trying to look for some place to eat from my parents. And that was when I obviously Mark knows the story. That was when I did my only gambling there at Aria. And that was the the 5-line top dollar. I think you know the story, of course, where I hit the bonus 3 times back to back. Yep. Yeah, El Cortez still has coin video poker, absolutely. Yep. Mark has confirmed it too. Yep, that's it. All right. If any of you guys have any more questions, or okay, we're at the bottom of the hour. Just want to keep track of time here. We do have a list of games right here if you guys are interested. Of course, ask some questions. As always, I enjoy it. Queen 10 of diamonds. Pair of fours. Couple of deuces. Should take the moment. Should take this moment to drink before anything else comes on the chat. Pair of jacks. Queen jack. Oh. Gut shot straight draw. Just remembered there. Let me do another check here. Okay, everything's looking good. All right, let's go ahead and continue. 3 to a natural royal. Ooh, straight. Almost a wild royal there. Got the deuce. Pair of sixes. Okay, we got it straight here. We also got, let's see here, we have a straight flush draw. I think you just hold this straight. I could be wrong here. Straight flush only pays 40 here. Let's see. Yeah. It's the best move. Deuce. 3 to a straight flush. 8, 9, 10 consecutive. Oh, almost. Inside straight draw. Oh, Matt, you had your closest hit to a royal. When and where was that? Let's see here. This, I think, is junk. Yeah. I think we do hold the 2 to the royal king high. Is that true? No, it is not. Okay. Probably a very close call here, but looks like maybe because this is loose deuces. I think normal deuces wild, you might hold the king queen here, but loose deuces, I guess the strategy is to discard all here. Oh, continuation here. I had my closest hit to a royal on video poker. I had dealt Broadway with 4 to the royal, but didn't get there. But yeah, it's almost it always is. You should always go for the royal there if you're dealt 4 to it. The only exception is if you have the straight flush. So if you're dealt a straight flush king high, king queen jack 10 9 of say hearts, for example, then that's the only time where you don't go for the royal. But if you get 4 to a royal, anything else, then you're gonna have to you're gonna have to discard the straight there. Yeah, it sucks. Pair of fours. Let's see, what do we got here? Nothing. Yep, nothing. A deuce. Looks like that's it. Pair of sixes. Not full house. Yeah, I go to Carson City and I try to play this game because, hey, it's over 100% payback, but it is highly volatile. You can, and during my last time playing it, I did lose, I think, 320s I had the budget for that day, $60, and it was gone quick. I didn't hit any wild royal or 5 of a kind. Of course, I didn't get the 4 deuces. And that was quarter denomination, by the way. Nothing here. Justin, welcome to the stream. So we're going to be continuing for another 20 more minutes because I want to get myself ready to watch Mark's stream at what is it, my local time, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific. So yeah, that was the reason why I've done this stream an hour earlier than I normally do. Hopefully next week we'll get back to our normal schedule. Pair of eights. As always, if you have any questions, be sure to put it in the chat. You can also ask for a request for a particular game for me to showcase. Pair of threes. Deuce, king jack of spades. Pair of queens. Yeah. Shame on you, Mark. Shame on you. Jack 10 of hearts. Yep. But hey, luckily I didn't schedule the stream at the time yet, so I could adjust it when needed. King 10. I think we hold that. No, we don't. Yeah, King 10 is a very interesting one. It's borderline. Sometimes you hold the... In bonus poker, you hold the king only. In jacks are better, you hold the king and the 10. In double bonus, you hold the king 10 and the 3, which is... The strategy is so different. And I guess here in loose deuces, you don't hold that at all. Oh yeah, if it's, it's the same as before. I'm so used to holding two to a natural royal with the king. But I got to remember, I guess those 4 deuces pay so much that you have to discard a lot more. Let's see, pair of kings. Pair of 3s. Oh, frozen a bit. For some reason the game freezes a bit. Oh, there we go. Justin, let's see here. When you play face card. What are you trying to say here? When you play deuces wild and there are face cards and to remit and too many card. What do you do? I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand what you're trying to type here. When you play deuces wild, and there are face cards. Let me, if you can fix up your question, that would be helpful. I'm trying to interpret it. So when you play deuces wild, you have two random cards. 2 face cards and 2 random cards, I think you're asking. And there's then what? Okay, well. So well, deuces wild. The minimum hand is 3 of a kind, so you don't need to hold the face cards. Jacks or higher. So when you play deuces wild, there are face cards and 2 random cards. What do you do? So, okay. There we go. So, face cards and 2 random cards. Well, I guess I could just show you guys. So let's just say, well, something like this, for example. If you don't have a deuce, then you just, yeah, this one, I think you just discard all 5, yeah. If you do have a deuce, then you just hold the deuce. If you got 2 deuces, and let's say a face card and 2... Okay, I think I know what you're asking now. You're asking 2 wild cards, and a face card and 2 random cards, something like that. So something like this. Well, it depends on what those other 2 cards are. Oh yeah. As I'm staging a hand right now. There's a little pick button right here. So, and it looks like I think you hold the 6. No, wait, maybe you don't here. This is loose deuces. So I think you just hold the deuces, yeah. And yeah, Mark, you did mention, yeah. Yeah, on videopoker.com, you can stage a hand right here. Just hit pick, and you can choose your 5 cards. We can go ahead and go crazy. We can actually deal ourselves a royal flush or deuces. Actually, if I show you the royal flush, you can actually see what it's like. Let's see. Let's do it in hearts. Get ready for the unexpected. Well, we know what to expect. Now I have not got I have not gotten obviously I haven't gotten a royal at all in real money, but I have not gotten it on the deal before. And based on what videopoker.com is showing, I'm guessing if you get the royal on the deal, which is miraculous if you can get it on the deal, it's like 1 in 600,000 chance. It automatically holds it for you in order to prevent you from accidentally discarding it. I'm not a witness to it, so if someone was fortunate enough to actually get the royal on the deal, let me know. the, the only time you got to actually, I know when we first started uh, chatting when I first joined your channel and your Discord server, Mark. Um, you say you were watching some of my videos. Did you ever watch the first ever episode of Video Poker Genius on Jacks or Better? Did you ever watch it? Because the last half was a quiz segment that I had, and one of the questions, and I used the pick feature to set up this quiz and set up the cards, and that last one was 4 to a royal with a flush. So I think it was like eight. It was like ace, king, queen 10, 5 of spades, something like that. And I mentioned, okay, yeah, the best you have to get rid of the flush and go for the royal. And then I hit draw and I get the royal. And you should hear you should see the reaction I made too. It was a good way to end the video. It probably also is one of the reasons why it's one of my Video Poker Genius Part 1 is my most popular video on my channel now. Earlier this year, it surpassed one of my older videos to have the most views. So, and it continues to get 100-something views every day, and I don't even promote it actively, you know. But yeah, it was funny. All right. Okay, so we got about 10 more minutes to go. Let me go ahead and switch over to another game. Oh, and yes, Mark, gonna go ahead and set up your stream. All right, so I'll go ahead and continue for another 10 minutes, and I will see you then. All right, see you then. Justin, someone wanna. All right, so Justin, someone wanted to play Texas Hold'em is better to play in a casino or the word poker. Okay, Justin. Let's see here. So Texas Hold'em obviously is a poker game where you play against other players. We'll go ahead and actually bring back the Tuesday Talk background. So better to play in a casino or well, I'm guessing like a poker room or a card room. The word poker, or are you talking about like the World Poker Tour? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to put you down there, but I'm just trying to figure out what you're asking. Texas Hold'em, you could play it at any. Doesn't really matter. Then what matters is how it's structured. You know, if you like, what tournaments do they have? If you're playing tournaments, or what the cash game offerings are, and that will uh, help you determine if it's better to play Texas Hold'em at a casino or at a card room, for example. Uh, Hopefully, I answered your question correctly there. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to one more game here. Okay, yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah, I remember. I don't know if it was you or it was somebody else, but somebody was using their. I think it was somebody else was using their. I think was speaking into the phone, and it was putting the words in. So, I I understand. So so the World Poker Tour is is obviously a well known international poker circuit. Obviously, if you want to be on TV, you would go play in one of the World Poker Tour events. But obviously, these tournaments command a high entry fee. So yeah, if you have the money, and yeah, and it's definitely fun too. Yeah. Finishing up my sparkling water. All right, we're gonna go ahead and play one last game. We got 7 more minutes until we end off the stream. Uh, let's see here. Which is one? If you haven't watched the video I released earlier today, Full House plus Wheel Poker, go ahead and watch it once we're done with the stream. It's a very interesting game. You get to spin the wheel with a full house or better instead of a four of a kind. Does cost more per hand to play, of course. Let's see here. We can do. We did wheel poker last week. Is there anything we haven't done yet? Anything interesting here? I guess we could do some double super times pay. Let's go ahead and do that for a bit. Let's enable the training. And let's do 5-play double bonus. My mom likes this game for some reason. Both the regular and the double super times pay. I tend to not do good in it, but to each their own. Let's go ahead and play this for a bit. I'll continue to answer questions for the next 5 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. I think it's King, Queen, Jack, yeah. Jack. King, 10, 6 by deuce, nothing here, just the king. King and Jack. Pair of kings. All right. Finally finished that. It's my leftover drink from dinner. Now I can open up the bottle of water. Can't see the game. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry there. Gosh, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry, guys. Justin, Boozers. Sorry about that. Forgot to switch over. Luckily, nothing interesting happened. When the all right, I'm gonna have to keep tabs on that. I'm gonna have to put the OBS someplace else where I could actually see the screen and know that the changes are. I need to make the change. My bad, guys. Thanks for telling me. Pair of aces. Pair of threes. King and jack. Two pairs. All right, we got two pairs here, but we have a pair of aces. Double bonus strategy dictates holding just the aces. All right, David. David, welcome. What percentage of 9-6 double bonus would pay out? So double bonus with just the just a single double, I'm supposing, right? Not double bonus. Unfortunately, I don't know off the top of my head. Let's see. 10-7 is 100. Okay, so 9-7. 9-7 double bonus is 99.11. There's 9-6-5 and 9-6-4 double bonus as well, where the straight pays 25 or the straight pays 20. So I think that's 98 or 97 point something percent for 9-6 double bonus. And I'm assuming you mean double bonus and not double bonus. Is that right, David? You can correct me if not otherwise. Okay, let's continue. And Justin says, "Have a good night. Keep up the good videos." I was helping me. Appreciate the comment there. Glad you're enjoying it. Queen only. All right, David confirmed. So yeah, it's double bonus. Yeah, so there are two versions of 9-6 double bonus. There's 9-6-5 and 9-6-4. So obviously that's going to change the strategy and the payback percentage of accordingly. So I'm just estimating here off the top of my head. It's going to be for 9-6-5. 9-6-5. It is. We'll go ahead and continue there. It's going to be, I would say, around 98%. And 9-6-4 is going to be somewhere in the 97% range, or 97 point something. You say single hand. Well, yeah, single hand. Multi-hand, it's the same thing. The strategy does not change based on the number of hands. And it also doesn't change if you play something like Super Times Pay like I am. The strategy is the exact same as single hand. The only time the strategy is changing if there is a significant change in the payoff for a certain hand, like with the 4 of a kind on wheel poker, and or if the multipliers are determined based on what hands you've gotten previously, such as in Ultimate X. So there, the strategy changes completely. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end it off here. I'll do one more This is probably the reason why I don't play double super times pay is because I don't get the multipliers. But we're gonna end it off right here. We're actually at 56 minutes past the hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it off. Thank you so much for joining me and posting your questions. Uh, I will be doing my next stream on Thursday for the weekly 20K live for the PokerStars home game. So I'll be doing my next stream then, and then next week's Tuesday talk, I think we'll move it back. We'll move it forward again to 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, back to the regularly scheduled time instead of instead of the hour earlier that we did it today. So thank you very much. If you enjoyed the video, be sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, share the video, hit the bell icon to be notified for the next video and or stream. We do have another video coming up tomorrow. It's on Joker Poker. Three interesting tips and strategies on Joker Poker. It's a 10-minute short video, so stay tuned for that. That is going to be released tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern on the channel. So that boozers, have a good evening and thanks. You're welcome. Assuming assuming the thing works. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone, and go make it happen.